One of the things I've been thinking about lately is deliberate acts of virtue. Some weeks ago, one of the Venerable Children's teachings, she gave a tip. It must have been the teachings on the afflictions. We come back to that. So a few weeks ago in a teaching, Venerable Children gave a tip about simply observing your mind and checking from time to time throughout the day, is this a virtuous mind or is this a non-virtuous mind? Now you'd think that would be a very simple kind of thing to do, but to have that little tip, stop. Is this a virtuous mind or a non-virtuous mind? I have found extremely helpful to go through the day and just stop and check, where is my mind? I've tried other devices. What's the state of my mind? Other verses that we've talked about, but this one is particularly effective for some reason. And in taking that one step further, it's like if this is a virtuous mind, or if this is not a virtuous mind, can I change it? Sometimes it's a grumpy mind and it really needs an antidote, and that's a good thing to check. So I can antidote that. And that then becomes a practice of purification if I'm deliberate about it. Sometimes it's kind of a nothing mind, and I think, well, that's easy. I can turn this into a virtuous mind very easily by being deliberate about it. And then once in a while, it actually is a virtuous mind. But shockingly, in the just day-to-day autopilot, it's not really where it's hanging out. But then the other thing that if I start getting deliberate about creating a virtuous mind is also creating a virtuous action. Because if we look at how it is that we take a fortunate rebirth, it's on the basis of the right karma ripening. And what is that right karma? It's a virtuous action with all four branches complete. So if I am deliberate throughout the day, even when I have a good habit of entering this room and bowing, putting my hands together and bowing to the Buddha here, or we probably all do. We're bowing to Kuan Yin many times a day. We're maybe bowing to the Tankas as I come up the stairs. I remember to recite a few mantra of the Medicine Buddha. And then I can stop and think, and how do I make this a complete, deliberate action? Let me not just go, oh, tie a towel, Becky, my Becky runs to something, I'm going to go and go upstairs and get some tea. How about I really think, oh, I'm bowing to the Medicine Buddha. I lift my mind. This is a seed I am planting on my mind stream that will ripen in virtue, one way or another. So that I'm working with a deliberate, just to be more deliberate about the natural opportunities that we have throughout the day to do something meritorious. You can create merit absent-mindedly, I guess, because we're in the presence of so many holy objects here. But why bother to do it absent-mindedly when deliberate actions can have so much more of an impact in the future? So again, one of the practices that Venerable Children taught years ago that I think many of us adopt, because here we live in such a beautiful place, is when we're taking our walk or going from building to building and looking out the beautiful landscape, to offer it. And so you do that for a few years, and then the Oma Homa Homa Home becomes maybe a little bit automatic. It goes in your automatic pile. That's an okay to have an automatic pile. It's better than having what a jerk, what a jerk, what a jerk in your automatic pile. But to stop and deliberately go, oh, look, I'm really offering this beautiful landscape to the Buddha. May all the beings who are in prison, who don't have this vision, be able to see it, to share it broader and broader and broader. And then deliberately think, and I am planting this seed of virtue on my mind stream. May it be of benefit to all beings. So this is just something it came to mind to share as a little practice that we can do all day long, every day. But I think you get so much more. I know I'm getting so much more out of being deliberate about creating those virtuous activities throughout the day. So may you too, and may we all attain Buddhahood on the basis of that, benefit all beings.